starting on the first working day of 2023, motorists can witness the first oil price hike as oil companies will carry through a major price increase. Petron, Sea Oil, Petrogas, PTT Philippines, Flying V, Clean Fuel, Caltex, Phoenix Petroleum Philippines, and Unioil have all issued separate advisories that gasoline prices will increase by 2 pesos and 90 centavos and diesel prices by 2 pesos and 10 centavos that began at 6 a.m. on January 3. Meanwhile, kerosene prices at Caltex, Sea Oil, and Shell also rose by 3 pesos and 5 centavos per liter. According to the Department of Energy, the net year-to-date price hike in 2022 was 14 pesos and 90 cents per liter for gasoline, 27 pesos and 30 cents per liter for diesel, and 21 pesos and 30 cents per liter for kerosene. In other developments, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. departs today for a 3-day state visit to China, during which Manila and Beijing are expected to strengthen trade and investment ties and address mutual security concerns. According to the Department of Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary for Asian and Public Affairs, Neil Imperial, 10 to 14 bilateral agreements are expected to be signed during the visit. Consequently, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. has ordered to suspend the yearly increase of premium rate and income ceiling seen to be implemented by the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or PhilHealth for this year. In a memorandum released from the Office of the President penned by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, cited grounds for deferral considering the prevailing socio-economic challenges brought by the health crisis in the country. Earlier, PhilHealth Communications Senior Manager Ray Balenya announced the 4.5% premium hike increase that aims to fulfill Konsultasyong Sulit at Tama or Konsulta program, eyeing to provide Filipinos competent access to health services. The Marcos administration eyes on the construction of 6.15 million housing units, seen to provide decent housing for 30 million Filipinos over the next 6 years. Under the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Filipinos or 4PH program, it features the building of housing units and the development of informal settlements into prime residential sites and waterfronts and the rehabilitation of esteros. Additionally, it also includes equipped support on minimizing monthly amortization of the beneficiaries, where local government units or LGUs are tasked to lead the establishment of housing programs in coordination with private sector developers and contractors. Under the service contracting program of the Department of Transportation and the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board, the Libreng Sakay on EDSA busway has ceased free operations on January 1. Max Legaspi has a full story.
As the 24/7 Libreng Sakay program of the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board come to an end, we ask commuters how will this affect their daily lives. According to the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB, which released the fare matrix, the minimum fare for the bus service, which was free until December 31 under the government's Libreng Sakay program, is fixed at 15 pesos. The Libreng Sakay on EDSA busway will cease operations on January 1 under the service contracting program of the Department of Transportation or DOTR and the LTFRB, the agency said in an advisory. As 24/7 Libreng Sakay program come to an end, commuters expressed dismay with the agency's decision in halting the free rides operations.
Laking tulong kasi yung last time na Libreng Sakay po. Then ngayon po kasi 15 pesos yung ride ko simula Pasay, then Ayala. Then so kung balikan po noon, 30 pesos po yung nasisave ko everyday dati. Then ngayon po, yun.
Una, yun na, dagdag na naman sa gastos kasi 'di ba may bayad na siya. So unlike before na talagang libre lang siya, so mas doon na hindi ganoon ka-convenient pero syempre mas tipid. Mas tipid siya.
According to the Department of Budget and Management, Libreng Sakay was a one-time discretionary spending item introduced during the pandemic and not a regular government program. For Golden Nation Network, this is Max Legaspi.
MRT3 is now back to its normal operations this January 3, 2023 after it adjusted operating hours due to the holiday season. Based on the advisory of MRT3, North Avenue's first trip is at 4:36 a.m. and the last trip is at 9:30 p.m. while Taft Avenue starts operating at 5:18 a.m. and ends at 10:11 p.m. Moreover, MRT3 continues to maintain health and safety protocols through their 7 commandments guidelines to prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus. Meanwhile, the Land Transportation Office, or LTO, reminded riders of the pilot participants of the Motorcycle or MC Taxi Pilot Study Program to refrain from overcharging or asking for fares that exceed the guidelines of the Technical Working Group, or TWG, on MC taxis and the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB. LTO Chief Assistant Secretary J.R. Tugade issued a reminder to the 3 key players in the MC Taxi Pilot Study Program, Angkas, Moveit, and Joyride. With this, the 3 MC Taxi Pilot participants gave assurance that they will not allow their riders to overcharge passengers. The reminder on overcharging came after the LTO received complaints from commuters regarding motorcycle riders who offer public transport services and then charge excessive rates even for short distances. As a long holiday weekend comes to a conclusion, up to 170,000 passengers are anticipated to swarm the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. JC Ogaire has a full report.
Up to 170,000 passengers are expected to flock the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. PITX Corporate Affairs and Government Relations Chief Jason Salvador said they anticipate travelers going back to their homes now that the Christmas and New Year festivities are over and came to an end. Today, Salvador said they are still expecting many passengers to arrive at the PITX to start a new work this 2023. He also mentioned that the day with the most travelers was December 26, 2022, when 192,000 were counted. Meanwhile, 93,000 or more travelers came at the PITX on Christmas Eve. For Golden Nation Network, this is JC Ogaire.
Up next, a news force. Senator Gatchalian advises MMDA to brace for expected influx of vehicles as holiday season ends. Senate seeks to promote youth service in government. Senator J.V. Ejercito says NAIA air traffic glitch also a national security concern. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.